Same order, and he's done it. Reverse it, done it. We kept on the inside into the valley, back into the lead lane. So we went all the way round the outside at Stone, which gave him the inside line into the left-handed element of that element. Greg Burgess, the leader once more after the pass a lap ago with you, Paul. Let's see if we can do it again.
It is Burgess, as you say. Now, last time the overtaking manoeuvre took place around Aintree, where Kirkpatrick got a better line onto Wellington Straight. He didn't be able to do that this time. Looks like Burgess has learned. He's taking the outside line around Aintree years, and that doesn't allow Kirkpatrick to get any sort of run on him as they head down Wellington Straight, which I think is going to be coming down to you turning to start the last lap.
Right, hello everybody, welcome back to a Super Sunday here at Silverstone. As you can see, we have a real treat behind us. We have a mini feast, don't we? Have the mini Miglias, we've got the mini 7s and the S-Class as well, about to go out on track. Now I know we've actually put the Libre Invitation in the body of this text. I actually believe they're going out with the MG Cup at 2:05, so we'll bring you that as well, because hey, why on earth wouldn't you show these wonderful cars behind us? It's going to be a packed grid full of minis, and in order to help me through proceedings today, I've enlisted the help of Charles Boniface. So Charles, there's something about a classic mini, isn't there?
Oh yeah. I don't think I know anyone that wouldn't bite your hand off at asking for a classic mini. Proper drivers' cars.
Let's walk and talk, because I did want to grab Andrew Jordan just before he gets in. Sorry, yes, proper drivers' cars, you were saying.
Yeah, proper drivers' cars. You've got, so much pedigree in these things with winning the World Rally Championships and obviously on track as well. And these things are just kitted out to the nines. The grip that a normal mini gives you is insane, let alone one that's kitted out like this.
I just want to grab a chuck note of this, and Andrew Jordan's about to get his helmet on. Andrew, that man over there just got you yesterday, didn't he? My word, I'm the reason my voice is, you guys are the reason my voice is a bit croaky today. You're going to get him today, right?
I think so, yeah. It was cracking fun yesterday, and it was, you never like finishing second, but when it was that close, I had an absolute blast racing him. So obviously reverse grid today, so got to try and get through the pack, but I think we'll work together again and hopefully sort it out the other way around.
There's what a sight.
That's great, fantastic.
It really is. Look, I'll let you get ready. Thank you very much. Here he is. Come on! That's what he was like yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. It's going to be feisty, this one, isn't it? Come on.
It's going to be hard work, but we've had to swap engines. My engine went sick in the last few laps, so we just put the spare engine this morning. So just go with the flow.
Best of luck. Thank you. Top man. Yeah, what wonderful racing we saw yesterday. Of course, we must give Joe Thompson a very special mention as well, picking up the honours in the opening race of the day. That was another cracker. You're in for such a treat here. Don't go anywhere, because what we're going to do, we're going to stick around actually as the cars head out. In fact, the drivers are about to get in the cars and head out very, very shortly. Then we're going to actually get ourselves down the start-finish line, and we're going to have a wonderful view. We've got very special permission to go up onto the gantry over the start-finish line, so we're going to grab it all and let you watch it. Let's go back up into position. The MG Trophy race has just finished, hasn't it, Charles? And they're about to get out onto the track. Of course, Andrew Jordan there having a wonderful time, isn't he? BTCC champion. He certainly knows his way around a car or two, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure does.
A quick word with Summer Hayes as well, if I can. Hello. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Look at this. This is going to be some festival of speed right now, isn't it? Are you feeling confident?
Well, yeah, I had a bit of a problem yesterday, but I think we fixed it.
Yeah.
But it's just a lot of cars, long lap, so just keep it clean and just see what we can do.
Is that literally it? Just stay out of trouble? I mean, you guys run so close to each other, it's insane.
Yeah,
you could fit a bit of A4 paper between
you got to stick together. If you break apart, it's difficult to catch up without a mistake.
But it's hard for anybody to actually get away. Nobody seems to run away, you know.
No. Well, the aerodynamics are so, we work together, we can catch easy.
Yeah.
So basically, wait for the last lap.
The summer's in the name. It's summer now. It's baking hot. Are you smiling because of that, or are you a winter person?
Yeah, it's a bit too hot today.
Cheers. Best of luck for the race, Summer Hayes. It's too hot for Summer Hayes. If it's too hot for Summer Hayes, then it's it's far too hot anyway, right? We're going to get ourselves into position. Who got a safety car just off to our right as well, and of course a big shout out to the MG Car Club. We're running with the MG Car Club today for the Mini 7 Racing Club. We had an incredible day yesterday. If you want to go back and catch any of the action, it's all live on the Mini 7 Racing Club Facebook page, and of course a big thank you as well to Mini Spares, the sponsor, the headline sponsor for the Mini 7 Race Club. We're also broadcasting to their page as well. Is that yours? Oh. I'll put it back then. I just found a little camera thing. There you go. And here she is.
Killer that one was.
You're not going to let me do the board, are you?
You can if you want to.
Can I? Can I do the board?
You want to?
Yeah, I'd love to. Here you go, you hold that. I'm going to do the board. Go for it.
If you do it, just walk that way with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the white way.
Yeah.
Or you can stand there ready and I'll just say 1 minute board and then you can turn it, put it high.
Yeah. All right, I'll do it. I'm well up for it, yeah, yeah. There you go, I'm going to do the 1 minute board, everybody. Look at that. We can't turn it around now because if you give him a glimpse of it, my word, it just explodes, doesn't it?
You don't want to go too excited and too hot in this weather. So.
No, you certainly don't, do you? But anyway, we want to say a big thank you to you, Marshals, because we couldn't go racing if it wasn't for you guys. You are the real heroes here.
Well, I don't know if you saw that interview I did the other day with Silverstone. I just believe it's a 50-50 thing, really. I mean, we couldn't be here without these guys.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously they can't do what they do without us. It's quite so it's quite a passionate hobby to be out in all weathers, isn't it? So,
it's wonderful, isn't it?
I just think it works hand in hand.
Yeah, definitely right. The trophy cars, and listen, I don't know if you can hear the crowd actually. How nice is that to hear the crowd up there giving a round of applause to the trophy cars as well? Obviously very, very popular indeed. I'm going to get myself ready for my moment to shine. How cool is this?
Don't trip.
I feel I have the power right now. This race doesn't start till I say it starts.
Do you want to do the whole lot or just the 1 minute board?
I just do the 1 minute board because we've got to dip back to the pit lane.
You've done it. Just literally just. Well, I'll be behind you. If you want to just walk back, and then I'll have that one ready to walk back on.
Great, super. Thank you.
So nice to see so many minis out on the grid as well. I mean, how many have we got? 60 odd, you said?
There were 63. That would have included the Libre Invitation. I believe, if my facts are right, the Libre Invitation going out with the MG Cup at 2:05. So of course we'll bring you that live as well. So we'll bring you that MG Cup live with the Libras going out too. So you won't miss any of the mini action today. And like I said, as soon as we get the cars out, we're going to head back to the start finish line. We actually spoke to a couple of drivers. That wasn't me. That's the ghost of Silverstone. We had a couple of interviews that we from yesterday that we collected, which will play out for you as well. We've also got the winner interview from Ender Foamans. We just had a quick chat with him there, didn't we? But who's going to get it done today? Comment below. Who do you think is going to get this race won? We've got the Mini Miglias, we've got the Mini 7s, and we've got the S-Class all out on track as well. So technically, we're going to have 3 different winners. As soon as the race finishes, we're going to get ourselves down to Parc Fermé as well, so we're going to get live driver reaction as it happens. It's going to be absolutely insane. And like I said, if you haven't watched any of the action from yesterday, go back and watch it as soon as you get a chance, because my word, it was insane. It really, really is. Let's just pan the camera back onto the cars, because I'm sure you're probably tired of looking at my face and would rather look at these wonderful minis.
So basically, I'll give you the green card. I'll put on the 3 page 11, something like that. You need a big old space for this to get all these cars in. So, this is what the grid is going to look like. The front row is 85 and 40. 85 and 40.
Oh yeah. So we do have Sam Summerhays, we just spoke to him, didn't we? He's going to be leading the group away on pole position. Chris Morgan in second, Kane Aston in third, then Ben Colbin in fourth. Then we've got Aaron Smith, Rupert Deef, Andrew Jordan, Ender Foamans, yesterday's winner, Colin Peacock, Darren Mason, Justin Cooper. We've got Gordon Pocock, we've got Chris Lovett, we've got Kieran McDonald, Peter Arnold, James Cuthbertson, Peter Harries, Scott Kendall, Torben Astin, Sean King, Mark Sims, Conor O'Brien, Lee Roberts, Jeff Smith, Andrew Davini, Jonathan Lewis, Nick Croydon Fowler, Spencer Wanstall, we spoke to Spencer yesterday, Joe Thompson, of course a winner yesterday, Tina Cooper, Julian Proctor, Graham Penn, Darren Thomas, Ross Billinson. I think it might be time for me to do... Oh, okay, yeah, lovely. Sometimes they give us those, sometimes they don't. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah. So I was just running through the grid order for you as well, wasn't I? Then we had Bellinson in 34th, then Joe Polly 35th, and Chris Didcott in 36th, and Gareth Hunt 37th. Then we have a bit of a break before we move to the next class. Then we have Mark Chappell, Jeff Williams, Matt Ayres, Dave Reeves, Damien Harrington, Darren Cox, Ryan Taylor, Michael Winkworth, of course winner yesterday, Ben Seyfried, Stuart Gilby, Darren Jeremiah, Graham Shepherd, Greg Dorr, John Cockburn Evans and Ben Butler. We had a good chat with Greg Dorr yesterday actually. He was doing his engine, had an engine rebuild, managed to get it done in time as well. Do you want me to shout 1 minute at them as well? Shall I? Just to be. You blow the whistle and I'll shout at them. Yeah, you blow the whistle, I'll shout as well. Together, we'll get them. What a team. I feel like this is the future way of doing this, you know. Teaming up, being a team.
We normally have a few more, but I think with the heat and everything, everybody's got to play one.
Yeah.
Because I'm acting chief, I've got to make sure.
Yeah.
Otherwise you can all get a bit of a fine, you can
Yes.
just
Yeah.
So Ian, give us your pick.
I think it's going to be Andrew Jordan.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think he's going to come through. I think he's going to get the job done. Of course, Andrew Jordan in the mini Miglia class. As you can see, Charles, at front, the sun visor strip, there's different coloured strips. So obviously the black is for the mini Miglias. Right. I believe the red is for the mini 7s, and if I believe correctly, the S class is the blue visor strips. Of course, we'll just clarify that for you. So as you see them on the camera, you can kind of make out the classes for yourself. Of course, we'll run full commentary on the race as well.
We begin countdown, please.
Is that this?
We're showing the 1 minute board now.
1 minute! Woo! Famous. Thank you. Made my day.
Literally your moment in the sun, Ian.
It is. Right, I'm going to retire though and let the cars head out on track. We're just going to get a little, we've got to grab a little picture of this as well. So it's the Mini 7s, we've got the S-Class, we've got the Mini Miglias, and we've got the Mini 7s as well. We're going to get ourselves over to the start-finish line as they head out. Off we go. Now, yesterday we had the pleasure of catching up with Colin Peacock. We also spoke to Spencer Wanstall, and yesterday in Winners Row we caught up with NF Owens. Whilst we walk over to the start-finish line, we're going to play you those interviews from yesterday. So we'll see you in about 3 minutes. Elaine, roll VT. Colin, Colin, that was good timing, wasn't it? Got yourself a nice little brew I saw there. How's it gone this morning?
Yeah, all right, yeah. I mean, I'd like to be further up, but, you know, not too far off the pace, and should have a good, nice little slipstream down the straight for, be back in the lead by the first lap. What was
it like out there? 62, 63 minis out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was cleaner than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it wasn't as sort of like accident strewn, but there were some accidents, of course, which brought out the red flag, but no, it was good. Fantastic sight, 63 cars. I mean, I think it's a record for the club for over 10 years at least, and there's at least 10 cars that didn't even make it today because of engine issues. One guy had COVID. You know, it's like, so it could be much more. It will be much more as well. Cadwell, and then it'll be at Brands Hatch. You
won't have had a chance to see it, but when you get a chance, when you get home later, watch the qualifying video, because it is such a sight to see 63 minis pulling out of that little tight assembly area up there at Silverstone.
Oh, we'll watch it. I'm a bit of a, I like that sort of thing. Yeah, I'll watch that, yeah.
It's an absolute joy. Look, I know you've got a lot to do. I'm going to let you crack on. We're just going to have a little walk around the paddock, if that's all right with you guys, and see who we bump into.
There should be lots of people following us, so be good.
Fantastic.
Enjoy. Thanks for your help.
Thanks, Colin. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, it's good to see you again. How's things? I always seem to end up chatting to you. Don't know. Qualifying, you happy?
We're happy. We're there. The times are there, but we had a few we had a little issue with our flywheel. Snapped a bit of that off, but it's all fixed and ready to go again.
You're just so cool, so calm about it. It's just nothing.
It's all right as long as we fixed it. We've got a great team around us, and they've done a great job getting it back fixed, ready to go. You know, there's only a second between the top four, so and the second, third, and fourth, there's nothing between us at all. So it's all to play for in the race, and we're where we need to be. You know, we'd love to be a little bit further up the grid, but fourth's fine.
There's a lot of opportunity around here.
It's not like we're at Cadwell Park or something like that. We're here. It's very important to be on the front row. You know, so I let them three get ahead of me, just so I was only chilling out and qualifying. And I'll do it all in the race, make it more interesting for people watching.
It will, and we will be watching. Thanks, sir. Cheers. Here he is, the race winner himself. End of moments. Look at that. Come on!
Fucking
mate, that was absolutely insane. Congratulations, by the way. You and Andrew Jordan going toe-to-toe. I'm actually going to call it. You're the reason I've got a sore throat right now.
Thank you very much. No, really good fun. We tried to work together to get away from a bit less hassle, and I thought Andy had the edge on me, to be fair. We got a slight miss or something, but no, the toe was so strong I couldn't get away, so Lincoln awesome.
I can see it means a lot to you. I mean, look, you've got to do it all again tomorrow, but right now you're going to go enjoy this one, yeah?
I am going to have a chill. Thank you. Cheers. No, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, wonderful, wonderful stuff. Yeah.
My colleague will go down a little bit late. You need Jack to start the second start there.
Great, we're just hearing as well. There's going to be 2 starts to this as well, which is great. Oh yeah, Leon, need a mask.
You want to come up here?
Can I? That would be cool. Cool. We're going to go up. So we just chatted to the marshal. Said it'd be very, very, very good to us. Actually, we just want to say a massive thank you. They've allowed us to come up.
Just hold you. Thank you.
Oh, cheers.
I was just saying to your cameraman colleague, normally we would start with Jack from here, the second start, but because they're so far around the corner, so everybody gets a decent go at it. My deputy is standing on the end of the pit wall.
Oh, lovely.
Uni and Jack. Right. So I'll set them off, and minimum of 10 seconds later he'll let them go. Minimum is what the MSU is saying. And normally it's 20 seconds, but because of the overheating issues, we're getting them off about 11 seconds. So you'll see 2.
Fantastic, thank you for that. Yeah, it's lovely. We've actually been allowed to come up high.
I don't know whether you know what's happening, but at least you know what you're talking
about. Well, I do now. I never know what I'm talking about. Here we are up at the gantry. What a wonderful view we're going to have of the Mini 7 Racing Club. Charles, what a wonderful view this is, isn't it?
Oh, fantastic. I mean, this is definitely different to how I've ever seen the start of a race, so very much looking forward to seeing something different. So just over here talking to the start initiator. I can't even say that word. Anyway, so do you want to quickly talk us through what it is you're doing, what buttons you have up here, and what you look for?
That's the main power button to the panel.
Right.
Switch that on at the beginning of the day, don't touch it again.
Right.
Straightforward here, we do off, on.
Right.
So the lights will go on after 5 seconds. I'll put a 5-second board up first.
Yep.
Once I get a green flag from the back of the grid.
Yep.
And if I'm happy that the grid is clear, I'll turn the lights on. And within 5 seconds, I'll turn them. Sorry, let me rephrase that.
I'll turn them on after 5 seconds, and between 5 and 7 seconds after, I'll turn them off.
Okay.
It's a bit jumbled, isn't it?
No, I think we get exactly what you mean. So basically, get your green flag.
Green flag.
You turn them on. You'll wait.
Green flag.
Yeah.
I'll put the 5 second board up.
Right.
And then down. And the lights go on.
Yeah.
Between 7 and 10 seconds is the way I operate it. I will turn them off, and I vary it because the drivers tend to watch you from the pit lane and try and anticipate what you do.
Yes, we do.
So I'll do that, and hopefully everybody will be gone.
Fantastic.
And after that, the second start, Sean is down the end of the pit lane.
Yeah.
He's going to watch my lights. When my lights go out, he's going to stop watch, and then a minimum of 10 seconds, but hopefully 11 or 12, because he's going to union jacket to set the second grid off, because they're worried about overheating.
Yeah.
We would usually do 20 seconds, but in this heat, it's going to be 10.
That makes perfect sense. Brilliant. Right, I'll get out your way so.
You're fine where you are.
I'll at least stop talking to you so you can concentrate on what you're doing.
That's
okay.
I'm going to go inside now.
Thank you very much. So there we go, a sight that we don't normally get to see or witness. I'm sure many people haven't had a chance to witness or see a sight such as that.
Charles, that was a wonderful insight, wasn't it? And would you just look at that grid? It is something quite special, isn't it? So the Mini Miglia's out the front. We are going to have the S-classes going a little bit afterwards as well. The Mini 7s joining the Mini Miglias. And then there's going to be a 10-second gap, and then the S-class are going to be released as well. So it is for the Miglias, Sam Summerhays, the man on pole position, Chris Morgan in second, Kane Aston in third, Ben Coleman in fourth. For the S-class, Mike Chappell, Jeff Williams, Matt Ayres, Dave Rees. What a sight, what a sound this is going to be. Is there anywhere else in the world, Charles, you'd rather be right now?
No, I don't think there is. Maybe in one of those cars, but other than that, I mean, what a beautiful day.
I'm a bit cool up here in the shade, so I think I'd rather be up here actually. Plus, I don't have the talent of these guys and girls, so...
they're your words, Ian, they're your words.
They are, man. They're very true words as well.
I haven't taken you out yet, so I can't confirm or deny.
You'll probably be able to confirm, don't worry. Take my word for it.
I'm sure we can work with you and get you to a level. So, I believe he's just had his green flag.
The green flag is gone.
So his 5 second board has gone up. On goes the lights.
Here we go. About to get very loud. And off they go. They do, wow. What a trick. And here come the S-Class now as well. Going to take the lead into the first corner. And yes, it is. Well, it's a very sweeping right-hander on the Silverstone. We are on the GP circuit. We're actually based at the National Pit.
We do have one person, Ian, who has not managed to cross the start line.
I can't see who that is. I can't see what number it is.
Can't see the number from here.
Well, let's our very kind gentleman go.
Sorry about the mumbling.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. And we've got the gantry to ourselves. How nice is that? We do want to give Silverstone and all the marshals and the officials here an incredibly big shout of thank you because they have allowed us areas where most people probably are not allowed to go. So massive, massive thank you. We've got this incredible view for you up here, the gantry. We'll bring you the Libre Invitation class as well, which is going to be part of the MG Cup this afternoon as well at 2:05. What a sight, what a view. Can I just give you that for a second? Thank you.
And what an absolute treat to be allowed access like this. Again, I equal Ian's thoughts on just saying a massive thank you to Silverstone and all of their marshals.
And also a great job, by the way. They've got the car cleared pretty quick, which means we're not going to need a safety car. We're going to stay green flag racing. Wonderful stuff. Great work by the marshals out on track to get that car cleared. And we are still green flag racing here at Silverstone. Who's it going to be? Is Summer Hayes still in the lead? We're going to find out very, very soon. I can hear them, the far side. They're buzzing around this circuit. It's absolutely wonderful to hear. And it's an absolute joy to see as well. They're going to whip around right underneath us. Any second, the safety car's here. Safety car's pulling in. Don't worry, it's not going out. It's just moving to the end of the pit lane just in case it's going to be needed. Let's hope it isn't. 20-minute race in total. It must be hard to race these minis because it is literally nose to tail for the entire race.
And no power steering either, Ian.
And no power steering. And here they come. And it's not... I mean it to Charles when I say it shakes up here when they go underneath, doesn't it? It's actually, it's brilliant, but it's actually quite frightening as well. It's wonderful stuff. So lap 1 is complete. Let's have a little look and look what the lie of the land is like. And it is Kane Aston, the race leader. Summer Hayes in second, Smith in third. Andrew Jordan's up to 4th place already. Edward Owens is up to 5th place. Morgan, he got a good start, but he's dropped down to 6th. Rupert Deep is down in 7th. Kendall, Mason 9th. Peacock, Colin Peacock's dropped down to place 10th. Then we got Pocock 11th, Cooper 12th, Lovett 13th, Aston, that's Torben Aston in 14th, Sims, King, McDonald, Smith, Lewis, O'Brien, Arnold, Roberts, Stameni, Thomas, Croydon, Fowler, Billington, Polly, Harries, Cooper, Hunt, Proctor, Pegg, Wigworth, Ayres, Scott, Harrington, Chapel, Williams, Taylor, Rees, Gilby, Dorr, Butler, Jeremiah, Seyfried, Shepherd, Didcot, Colburn, Wanstall, Thompson, Cockburn, Evans, Sims, and was it LeMay who didn't manage to get out? I'm not so sure. Do we have another page? 236.163 for that first lap. Pretty good going, isn't it?
For sure is, and Jordan and Owens have made an absolutely cracking first lap to get from where they were on the grid to I think P4 and P5 now, so they're coming through the field at an absolute rate of knots. They may even be working together. I know that Jordan hinted at it when we spoke to him a little bit before the race.
And Cockburn Evans, I'm pleased to say, is it was Cockburn Evans who came into the pits, managed to get the car started. He's going out on track, so that's great. So Cockburn Evans takes to the track for the first time here today. Excuse me. Wow, what a start we've seen here. What a treat it is to be in the skies for this race. It is the Mini Miglias, the Mini 7s and the S-Class. We'll be bringing you the Libre Invitation a little bit later as well, a part of the MG Cup race, which gets underway at 2:05. We'll bring you that action live.
Brilliant to see them being 3 abreast into turn 1 here.
Well, you're about to see it again, Charles, I'm pleased to say, because they're just coming around the final corner now. They're about to appear in your screen any second. Who's it going to be? Kane Aston was the leader after lap 1. Here they come. Don't tell me that's Jordan already into the race lead. Yes, it is. And they keep riding once again. They finished 1-2 yesterday. Only a yesterday. It was it's absolutely once again, we're going to have Jordan's v Owens Mark II. The fight for victory. But can anybody else? Kane Hassan's still up there, Smith is still up there, Summer Hayes is 5th, Deeth is 6th, Morgan is 7th, Peacock is 8th, Mason is 9th, Kendall is 10th. And here come some more of the classes. These are the Mini 7s coming over, a few more of the Mini 7s. What a pleasure. It's going to be mini after mini after mini as the race starts to open up a little bit. 14 minutes in this race still to go. A long, long, long way to go yet. We're already mini 7. Here comes the first in the S-Class. It looks like it's Michael Wigworth as well. Yes, it is Michael Wigworth. Your S-Class leader once again going great guns. Fastest lap of the race so far has been set by NF Owens in second place at 2:32.564. It must be quite grippy out there. The circuit is absolutely bone dry. The sky is beautiful. The sun is beating down. This is a wonderful place to be as well because we've got a little bit of protection up here too as well.
Yeah, we could.
Shepherd just coming over the line. Sorry, Charles.
That's all right. I was going to say we can ask for a better place to watch this race from, really. Jordan and Owens, very smart driving from those two, working together, I can only assume, to get through the pack. Now opening themselves up to have a proper ding-dong between the two of them. I don't think I'll be surprised if I see a little bit of a gap breaking between second and third when we see them come around this time around. I mean, that's just some smart driving by two people who probably assuming they already want to be fighting each other by the end of this one. So, yeah, very exciting times. Keep your eyes peeled. They're already coming round towards the final turn now, so we will see and find out if I'm right or wrong in a very short instant.
This is Cockburn Evans coming over the line, of course, a lap down. Couldn't get the car started, but pleased to say he's back out on track now, as we can see. So Aaron Smith is still right up there, and it's Owens in the lead now from Jordan, but look at this, there's 5 of them locked together. It's Owens who's taking the lead, very similar to the race yesterday we had. Jordan, Kane Aston, Aaron Smith. Deep is currently running in place. Sam Summerhayes started on pole position, dropped down to 6th. Of course, it was a reverse grid from yesterday. Of course, spectators are allowed here, but some of the grandstands aren't open, are they? A bit further around the track. There's a lot of spectators walking around today. It's a pleasure to see, isn't it? It's nice for people to be back.
Oh, it's fantastic. Spectators are finally back at the circuits. At the end of the
There's Jonathan Lewis again going toe-to-toe. He was all right in the mix yesterday, wasn't he? Having a cracking final. 7 class coming over the line. As you can see at the minute, they've got the red sun visor strip. That's how you can tell the difference between the classes. The Mini Miglias are the black ones. And as you can see, so that is an S-Class. That's Michael Whitworth coming over the line. The green strip is S-Class. Black strip is Mini Miglias. The red is the Mini 7 class. Excuse me. Watching this and liking what you're seeing, I can't imagine in any reason possible way you wouldn't be enjoying what you're seeing, and you want to find out more about the Mini 7 Racing Club, there is a link in the body of the text to this broadcast. You can watch it right there if you want to.
And we have someone in the pits, I can only assume with a mechanical problem, as they have made it back.
It's in the S-Class, it's Butler. Unfortunately, we spoke to Butler yesterday, had an issue yesterday as well with the car. Seems there's a few problems for Butler's car. He's in the pits, unfortunately. Issues yesterday, did manage to get back out but retired, and unfortunately I think that is Butler's weekend done. And here we go, and it is all changing. It's still NDF Owens going, but it's at Smith trying to move down the outside. Look at them, all 5 of them. There's no room for error, and there's absolutely no breathing space. And what a treat, what a sight. Here come even more. There's actually everywhere. Look at them, they're literally driving right underneath my feet. Oh,
it's locked up into turn 1.
But it managed to get going again. Loads of time around there.
That's fantastic. I almost thought he was bump drafting him coming down that straight then. And then with the lock up into turn 1 as well, I think he would tried for the outside, and as soon as he saw that, he thought, no, yeah, I was straight to the scene of the accident if he'd have kept his line there. So just backed out of it, fought him at the next one, I'm sure. It's brilliant to see the top 5 in the lead, absolutely hammer and tongs at it. All they're doing now is they're just fighting for the lead, all 5 of them. There's no working together to get through anybody now.
There's no breathing space, is there? No. It's such a treat to see. Sims is in the pits, by the way, car number 20 in the Mini Miglia class. Hopefully get back out, but just to, yeah, Sims in the pits in the Mini Miglias. You just don't know who to follow, do you? It's so action-packed.
I think half the problem, Ian, is they're not looking to follow anyone.
No, I think you're right. So, Owen Durace leader, Smith in second, Jordan in third, Aston in fourth, Deep in fifth, Summer Hastings, then Morgan, Hickok, Kendall, Mason, Hogan, Aston, King, McDonald, Lovin, as I said, Sims in the pits, then Lewis, O'Brien, Smith, Arnold, Harris, Croydon, Fowler, Roberts, Demeni, Thomas, Billinson, Olin and Winkworth. There's Cooper, Fox, Hamilton, Hunt, Proctor, Taylor, Chapel, Ben, Williams, Gilby, Green, St. Green, Jeremiah, Butler, Jeffin, Didcott. We've lost a number of drivers as well. It looks like Dorr is out. Colburn, 1 star. We lost a bunch of Monster, Thompson, Sims, and LeMay. I think Joe Thompson's out of this race as well. Oh no, what a shame that is. We'll get that confirmed though. There's so much, there's so many cars, it's difficult to keep track of absolutely everything. So do just bear with us. And we will, of course, after the race, be posted on our social media channels with the Mini 7 Racing Club, the classifieds for you. So if you don't pick it up during this live broadcast, do keep checking back and do like the Mini 7 Racing Club Facebook page as well. And if you enjoyed this broadcast, do head over to My Supercar on YouTube. Give us a subscribe as well, because you can watch all of our live motorsport. Here they come over. It looks like Andrew Jordan's almost dropped back a little bit there, didn't it, Charles?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised to see Jordan go backwards after taking the lead on lap 2. I don't know whether he's trying to manage some sort of issue or whether just the fighting's just not going his way.
I mean, clarify, he did start 7th, so he's gone from 7th to 4th because he did get the lead, didn't he? Dropped back, so he's gone 7th to 1st to 4th. Would you be happy with that?
No.
No
driver wants to be going backwards, whether it's halfway through the race or at all. So I'm pretty sure he's still going to be pushing on to try and get the win if he can. And I'm sure any of them in that top 4 or 5 will be doing the exact same thing, which is what makes it so exciting.
It certainly, it really does. It really, really does. Like I say, like all of them, they're competitors. They want to win.
Exactly, and I think what you'll find is that maybe he's just been a bit unlucky with someone going up the inside and pushing him a little bit wide and allowing somebody else to sneak through. You don't know unless you're in the car what's going on, so it could be all manner of things, but I'm pretty sure we will see him fight back sooner or later.
Yeah, that was Jonathan Lewis just coming over, of course, in the Mini 7 class. Fowler over the line. Thomas there as well. Plenty of action. There is about 45 of these minis currently out on the circuit. It's really quite something. It's quite special. It really, really is. We'll bring up the TSL at the end of this race as well, so you can keep a sharp eye. There's Michael Winkworth in the S-Class, leading quite comfortably, just like he did yesterday as well. There's Thompson and Harrington as well. They're not going to let him have it all his own way, but we've got just over 5 minutes in this race to go, so if you are going to be thinking about doing something, you haven't got much longer to go, have you? What have we got? 5 minutes, and this car's coming over the line, so they can get maybe 3 laps in.
I saw Hunt there waving the driver behind him past. I don't know whether it's because he thought he was in a different class or maybe he has an issue, but he still took turn 1 pretty aggressively, so I don't think he's got that much of an issue. Perhaps just playing the safe game and only fighting the people that he needs to be fighting. Right, so we're back up to the front.
Here.
3 abreast.
Nick Smith, isn't it? And he gets the job done.
Fantastic racing, 3 abreast coming along the start-finish straight here. I wouldn't be surprised if Jordan's just sat there in the pound seats thinking, come on guys, take each other out.
So much going on here. The sun is beating down. It's a party atmosphere here. Crowds are back. Everybody's happy. Everybody's smiling. Everyone's having a good time. But the on-track action is fierce, and it's what we like to see.
Plenty of side-by-side action.
Oh, I can't believe we've almost got a little break in the action. Look, we've just got just over 3.5 minutes of this race left to go. And Aston that now has the lead of the race. Smith in second, Owens in third, Jordan in fourth. Jeff Smith going very well on the move. coming through. Kind of a little bit lonely for Didcot at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we go, more and more action coming over. There is Jonathan Lewis in that group there, having a good old tussle. Gordon Fowler, kind of a 99, just coming over the start finish line. More action here in the Mini 7. Devaney in that mix as well. Devaney's moving into the inside and takes the position round the first corner here at Silverstone. We're on the GP circuit, but you are looking over the start finish line of the national pits though. We're not at the wing, and I actually prefer being down here, Charles. I don't know about you, it feels a bit more nostalgic, a bit more historic here.
Oh, you can definitely feel the history in the place down this end, yeah. The old tarmac and the old pit garages as well. I mean, I know they've been renovated and updated, but yeah, there's something about coming back to the original pit lane, which is always a treat. So yeah, I've gone right here, and I think Owen still has the fastest lap. Was that set on lap 2?
I wish I could tell you. It's yes, yeah, it was. I don't know what lap it was set on, but 2:31.35.
I think it shows you just how hard they're fighting, man.
What a battle! Back up to third. Oh my word! Look at it! Oh, wonderful stuff. So Aston, Smith, Jordan, Owens, it's going toe to toe. It really is. Aaron Smith making his moves as well, but he's still just Kane Aston just holding on to the lead in this race in the Mini Miglia class. It's going toe to toe. It's going to go all the way to the end. We've got a minute and a half. That means this will surely be the last lap. We will see the checkered flag next time round. Who's it going to be?
I'm not sure, Ian, but I know for sure someone in a Mini will win this race.
Oh, that's a great prediction.
It could be literally any of the top 4s at this point.
Oh my word,
whatever
really
happens out the back of the circuit, that's what's going to decide this one. I think getting a run off the final turn, it'll have to be a hell of a run if they want to make that one the one that sticks.
Yeah, certainly. So comment below now, who do you fancy? Is it going to be Aston? Is it going to be Smith? Is it going to be Jordan? Or is it going to be Owens in the Mini Miglias? Who's it going to be? Comment below now. You don't have much longer. You've probably got a minute or so to get your comments in. Say below, we want to know, who do you think? Charles, who's it going to be?
I have absolutely no idea. Pick a name out of a hat. Let's say Smith. Why not?
I said Jordan at the start. I'm going to stick with Jordan, but you think Smith. But it's Kane Aston who came over the line with that all-important first-place position. But as we know, with toes, etc. here, might not necessarily be the biggest advantage to be in first place on the last lap.
It may not be, and usually it isn't. Usually the last place you want to be on the last lap of the race round Silverstone is in first. The slipstreaming effect around here is so strong that the time you get to hang a straight, I've seen people go from first to fourth in one move just because of the slipstream and them just being in the wrong position at the wrong time of the race.
Right, not long to go now. The checkered flag is about to fall as well. Time has gone. So time has run out. So these cars are on the final lap. The final circuit, they must be well over halfway now. It's not long to go, but I think I can see him just going around the final corner. There they are. I think it might be Smith who has the lead. The pink Mini, they're about to come round any second. There goes Michael Winkler in the S-Class. We're going to see him any second now. Who's it going to be? There they come, and it looks like it is. It's going to be Smith who gets the race win. Is it Smith? Yeah, it is Smith.
Smith to Austin to Jordan to Owens.
Second, Jordan in third, Owens in fourth, Morgan in fifth, Summerhays in sixth. What a finish! Wow, what a race that was! Oh my word, don't go anywhere yet. There's still a couple of classes to sort out. We've got the Mini 7s to sort out as well.
Call me Mystic Meg.
Call you Mystic Meg. There's a hunt over the line there. Wonderful stuff. Of course, we've got the S-Class as well. I think Michael Winkworth is going to wrap that up. We will bring you the classified results as well soon as we get them. But what a wonderful race for the Mini 7 Racing Club. It really, really was. So Smithy race winner. And we've got Aston, Jordan, Owens, Morgan, Summerhays, Peacock, Kendall, Mason, Pocock, Cooper, Aston. That's Torben Aston, King, Lovett, McDonald. That's your top 15.
Only a tenth of a second separating the two over the line. How can you ask for closer racing than that?
I don't think you can. I just don't think you can. We're just going to stay here live for a little bit longer before we then head down to Parc Fermé.
absolutely fantastic racing. What a display by the top 4, keeping it clean from what we can see up here, and just some nose to tail, back and forward, swapping positions every single lap. I said it earlier on today, Ian, didn't I? We're going to get a lot of that today, and I'm glad that I'm right.
You certainly did. A few more cars taking a checkered flag here at Silverstone, just coming over the line. What a glorious place to be this Sunday. It really, really is. That was Cooper, Proctor, Taylor, Hunt, Rees, Williams, Jeremiah, Shepherd have all taken a checkered flag as well. A touch further down the order, we're just waiting for Smith to come over the line. That's Jeff Smith as well, car number 1. We've still got Lewis as well, Jonathan Lewis, O'Brien, Arnold, Corden Fowler, Thomas Devaney, Roberts. Here they come. Jonathan Lewis takes the Mini 7 class win as well. Congratulations to him. Did Smith drop back a little bit? I think we're just waiting for Winkworth as well. I think Winkworth is going to wrap it up. Let's get ourselves out of here, down to Park Ferme, because we're not going to want to miss this. We're going to head down to Park Ferme now for some live driving reaction. Whilst we walk down, I'd like you to bring onto the screen and just show everybody that's the checkered flag results here at Silverstone. Wow, that was the Mini Miglias, the Mini 7 and the S-Class as well. Just leave that on screen until I say, because we're obviously got a little bit of a walk just to get down to Park Ferme. But it's going to be worth it, isn't it? It's going to be well worth it.
I predict a lot of smiles down there, Ian.
Oh, what a way to finish your weekend off, that is, my word. We still have more mini action to bring you today, though, of course, the Libre Invitation. I know we put the text in the body of this broadcast, but the Libre is actually going out at 2:05 on the tail end of the MG Cup. So we'll bring you that live as well, because we're actually doing the MG Cup race 2. So that's going to be an absolute cracker. A few thumbs up from the teams here as well. Congratulations, Aaron Smith, picking up that win. What a thriller that was. You can actually bring that down now if you like, Elaine, if you bring TSL down, because we're just walking along the pit straight here at Silverstone. The glorious sunshine.
Speaking of small cars,
we've got these wonderful historic cars just to our right as well as we're walking down. Not only have we had the pleasure of been filming right at the top of the gantry overlooking the start-finish line here at Silverstone, we also get to walk right next to these absolutely beautiful cars as well. What a feast and what a treat it's been here at Silverstone the entire weekend, and the minis are coming down now as well just behind us, and we'll go into Park Ferme and grab a word with a few of the gentlemen and ladies, of course. There he is, there's your Mini Miglia race winner, Mr. Aaron Smith in the pink Mini. There's the Kane Aston as well. What a race he had, by the way, too. Led a large bulk of. In fact, we had about 4 or 5 different race leaders overall, didn't we?
We did.
Tied up here, aren't we? We're actually the wrong side, aren't we, of them? Might have a gap now. Might be able to jump through. Let's just grab a quick word with Aaron first of all. That was summer race, wasn't it?
Wasn't it, just?
My word. Let's grab a cane as well, guys. Come in. Now, you guys actually, very colour coordinator, haven't you? Aaron, you've got the pink car. Look at his socks. Look at those socks.
Racing socks.
Was that the plan all along? Was it?
That's 5 horsepower right there.
Guys, you two, well, along with Andrew and everybody else, what a race that was to watch. First of all, how hot was it in that car though?
Extremely hot, I would say. He's obviously got his aircon turned up. I'll turn mine off for more performance, you see.
God, it was nose to tail the whole way. How do you actually have any time to breathe in there?
You don't really. You just sort of strap yourself in and just every lap's different and just make what you can of it. And the opportunities just rose and you could just slipstream by and yeah, immense.
Aaron, well done. Kane and Andrew, you boys, you both led the race at certain points as well. It was chop change. Kane, you almost had it, not quite though, but it was so close, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the club needs to start putting a last lap board out. Well, I knew there was neither 1 or 2 laps to go, and unfortunately it wasn't. And then we came down the back straight, the Wellington straight, and Tina Cooper was in front of 7. So obviously he got the draft of that, and I couldn't go anywhere else. So.
Well, you put the radio on. I was screaming it on commentary.
Yeah. Oh, it was one of those things. But yeah, that's such close racing. I mean,
it's superb.
And today the draft was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, just unreal. But yeah, that's minis for you.
You're all smiling. Andrew got a big smile on your face. You got into the lead at one point as well. From what's it, 7th on the grid. That was pretty impressive. Then dropped back a little bit. Was it?
A couple of laps and I lost the clutch. So then I was doing the whole race with no clutch, and 2nd to 3rd gear is. You know, because it's the gearboxes we run on these. Yeah. If you go to 1st, it will go into 1st. So I was then just having to drive quite carefully on my gear shifts, and that was losing out in a straight line because of that.
It's pretty good though.
It was a salvaged result there with no clutch to get it to the end and still finish on the podium. Well done to Aaron and Kane. It was fantastic racing.
The championship's really shaping up, isn't it? It's going to be an absolute blast. Thank you so much. Have some water, guys. Thank you. There. Let's go over here. I want to see. Oh, if the guy's gone away, we've got Cox over here as well. We've got Michael Winkworth who picked up. Oh, he's here. Here he is. I'll let him get his helmet off because they must be absolutely roasting in here. I do feel for the guys, but it's nice for us. We were on a nice shaded gantry a minute ago, weren't we? And Michael Winkworth must be absolutely roasting in this car. So let's let him get out first. Michael. I thought I'd let you get out because I know it's probably absolutely baking in there, isn't it?
It is a little bit warm in there.
Talk us through that race. I mean, you look like it was fairly comfortable almost for you. Not many things ever are
the
they?
Start was quite hard to get past the cars in front, and then we had a little bit of a grass moment, but we still managed to get through.
I didn't see the grass moment.
You didn't?
No.
Yeah. Won't go no more. Yeah.
But you got a smile on your face.
Yeah,
happy man.
I'm well happy.
Well done. Congratulations. Great weekend. Let's have a word with Jonathan as well. Jonathan, how's it going?
Oh, it's fantastic. I cried on the slowing down lap.
Really?
Yeah. It's 41 years ago. It's a big deal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's been an emotional weekend. It's been a wonderful weekend. You can go home now. You can relax. You can
go home.
Have a glass
of
gin
or
whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll have a few glasses of that.
Yeah.
It's a shame it's not Saturday night, but never mind, I'll take it.
Well done. You must be baking. Right, that's about it for this wonderful atmosphere everywhere, isn't there, Charles?
Yeah, for sure.
What did you make of that? You must be impressed.
Oh, very impressed. Very, very impressed. Yeah, fantastic racing there by the whole field really, all the way to the end. It's just such close racing as well, and the noise, the speed of the cars as well. It's they very impressive.
It's wonderful.
First time watching them live as well, so
the racing action is so close. I really hope you enjoyed that as well. That was of course the Mini Miglias, the Mini 7s and the S-Class. That's actually not it for the Mini action today though, of course. We still have the Libre Invitation there, going just slightly behind the MG Cup race, which gets underway at 2:05. We will bring you that as well. Just before we head off, we will just bring TSL back up onto the screen just so you can check those results one last time for you as well. We will post, of course, the results on our social media channels at Mini 7 Racing Club. So do go check it out. It's well worth looking just to get all the official classifications. As you know, Charles, yes, we're over the checkered flag now, but of course sometimes things change a little bit.
Things
and many
do change,
results happen, don't they, etc. Hopefully that won't be the case, but do head over to the Mini 7 Racing Club on Facebook just to check everything a little bit later. Right, I've been Ian Woodhouse, he's been Charles Boniface. We'll be back around about 2 o'clock for the Libre